Hi guys. So, I want to do something kind of fun today, and it's all thanks to you guys for helping me get to the amazing milestones that I've gotten to so far, and I very much appreciate it. I just wanted to let you know by answering some questions. But anyways, let's get right into it because I got 50 questions that I'm going to answer for you guys. So, first one, what is your idea of perfect happiness? And I would honestly say one of my perfect ideas of happiness is like sitting in bed or sitting by like a fire in a nice living room, and it's probably dark outside because I like the dark, which I like darkness outside, but I need like some kind of light. You know what I mean? So like I picture it being nighttime and it's a really nice, warm, maybe summer or early fall day, and I'm sitting there by like a fireplace in like a nice big recliner or my bed or something, and I have a book in my hand. That is my idea of happiness right there. Okay, so what is your greatest fear? I would have to say spiders. I am not a spider or actually a bug fan. I cannot stand bugs. They are not my friend. I do not like them. There you go. Okay, what is the trait you most deplore in yourself? I would say one thing that I don't like about myself is that I'm actually pretty shy when it comes to new people. So like anytime I meet new people, I can't really get close to them, and I feel really weird about getting close to people. So I guess that's what I don't really like about myself. I'm just too shy, and I come off as this really extravagant, funny person, I guess. At least that's what people have told me. And I just don't really feel like that person inside. I feel like a lot of people see me as really outgoing and great and all that, but I'm actually very much introverted, and I have to push myself to basically talk to people. That's kind of how I am. Like I don't know, I really have that personality where I can just get to know people. So I don't know. Okay, what is your greatest extravagance? Most of you that know me already know what I'm about to say. I would say my biggest issue, well, two issues. I have two. I'm a huge fan of Starbucks drinks, and I'm a huge fan of clothes and shoes and the like, That's my greatest extravagance right there. I spend my money on Starbucks and like clothing items. Okay, this says, on what occasion do you lie? And I would have to say maybe to protect someone that I care about. I mean, I would say I feel like there are certain times where you want to spare someone you care about's feelings because the truth is just really hard for them to bear, or perhaps someone you care about got in trouble and you really want to protect them. I would say in that case, it's okay to lie. I mean, not that I'm okay with lying, but sometimes I just feel like the truth might hurt people. I'm not really sure, but that's kind of what I think. Okay, what is the quality you most like in a partner? And I would say if I'm looking for like a boyfriend or a husband, who knows? Hopefully I'll find myself a husband. But I would want him to be very kind and honest and funny, basically. I just want a guy that I can have fun with and we can joke around. He's got a nice personality, the like. And also he has to be a bit romantic. I have a little bit of a side where I just kind of want to be swept off my feet, I find it silly, but I just want a really charming and nice guy. That's basically what I'm looking for. Okay, what are some phrases or words you overuse? I found that sometimes I like to say sure a lot and I like to say so a lot. I have issues with that. And I guess I say that a lot too. Okay, who is the greatest love of your life? I got a few people that I really care about, like my family for one, and two, Shawn Mendes. I like me some Shawn Mendes. Just saying. Okay, when and where were you happiest? I feel like there was a while when I was in high school and when I first started college where I felt like maybe I was at my happiest, but I think I'm truly the happiest I've been right now. I'm having a great time. I have enough money to support myself. I'm doing this YouTube channel and it's super entertaining and fun, and I have more friends than I have in a long time. So after having like a bout of depression in my early teen and late 20s years basically, I think I'm doing a lot better. So I would say right now I'm probably at my happiest, even though it seems like it might not be. I could promise you I think I'm doing better. Okay, what talent would you most like to have? I think music is super important to me. I feel like music really just invokes feelings in people that you just can't get from anything else. So I would say if I really wanted to have a talent, I wish it was music. To be honest, I'm not a singer at all. I'm actually more of a writer. I love to put my words on paper. I love to read. I love to do any kind of English related stuff. It's just incredible to me. But I do wish that I could transfer that to music because that's also a huge love of mine. Okay. If you were to die and come back as a person or a thing, what would it be? Once again, I'd want to be like a musician probably. I wish I had the talent for music and I think it'd be incredible. Where would you most like to live? I've talked to a few people about this. I really think it'd be fun to live in a big city like New York or maybe to live in England because I really like British people. Not sure why. Either way, you British people are great. I would love to live in England. Okay, what is your favorite occupation? Definitely a writer. I would love to be a writer. I think it'd be super exciting, and I'm actually getting a writing degree, so I really hope that I can use that to basically do what I want with, you know? I really want to write. I really love to read. I really hope that I can make something of myself as a writer. I feel like once I got into writing, I would just be like, I'd be set. That'd be where I wanted to be. Okay, who is your favorite writer? One of my favorites is Neil Shusterman. Always, always, always. I love him so much. I love his writing. I love his style. He's just incredible. He's an absolute genius. And all of you guys need to go check him out. Who is your hero of fiction? I would have to say one of Neil's characters. I have a lot of them that I really like. Like there's Connor, there's Hayden, there's Lev, there's Risa. I would say basically anyone from Unwind except for Starkey or Roland. Don't really like those two, but basically like the main characters of Unwind, one of Neil's books. Who are your heroes in real life? I would say a few of my family members for sure. My mom is a very strong and independent woman, and I really appreciate her. Really appreciate all the women in my life, really. Appreciate my sister, appreciate my grandma. Well, both my grandmas actually. I just really appreciate everybody. I appreciate my brother, my dad, my uncle, my aunt, all of you guys. I would say all of the successful people that are in my life right now that are so strong and incredible, I appreciate all of them. Do you like watching reruns? I do actually. I love reruns. I will watch the same shows over and over and read like the same books over and over, and I have no qualms about it. Like, if something gives me comfort and peace, that is like the thing I go to, and I just know what to expect and I know what I'm going into, and it just makes me super excited. Plus you find out new ideas and things. Okay, have you ever won any kind of contest? I would say the only like main contest I've won was that like my senior year when I played tennis, like in high school. I got like the sportsmanship award. So basically everyone voted me to be like the nicest person on the team, which I really appreciated. And I also got best dressed my senior year of high school because I liked to dress like a princess. I thought it was great. I thought I was pretty at the time. So yeah, that's a couple things that I've gotten. Okay, what do you think is worth waiting for? I would say there are maybe a few things worth waiting for. I would think a couple of the big ones are maybe a career that you've been waiting for, or an accomplishment you've been waiting for, or maybe a lasting relationship. I really think it would be incredible to find a true and lasting relationship where you are really in love with that person and you want to be with them for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Okay. Are you an organ donor? If so, why not? Once again, I refer you to one of Neil Shusterman's books, Unwind. You will see right there why I'm not an organ donor and why I will never be one. Trust me. Go look at Unwind and find out all about it. I find the concept of organ donation very scary, and I don't know, there's just something about it, like, nope, not for me. I'm sorry. What is the number one thing people are always asking you for help with? English assignments. They are always asking me for help with their English. They're always asking for me to help them edit things, always asking for me to proofread things, about ways to say things. Yeah, people are always asking me for help with English things. What movie did you love the original but hate the sequel? I might get a lot of hate for this, but I actually liked the first Percy Jackson movie, for sure. I liked it more than the second movie. I mean, the second movie was fine, but I actually just prefer all the books to the movies. I think the Percy Jackson books themselves are amazingly written. Percy's character is so funny, and I just really enjoyed them. But the movies both leave something to desire, you know? Could you live without electricity for a week? No. I could probably read for a little while, but I think I would need a little mental break from all the reading, so I definitely would need electricity. Definitely. Have you ever eaten a whole tube of Pringles by yourself? Who hasn't eaten a whole tub of Pringles by themselves? I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure we have all eaten a whole tube of Pringles. Especially at sleepovers, like anytime I'd have friends over, we would all just sit there and eat like our own tube of Pringles. Just saying. What nervous habits do you have? When I get nervous, I start to go like this, and like I'll tug on my hair a little and go like this. Basically, I play with my hair, or like I'll kind of fidget with my clothes and stuff, or I'll kind of go like this and like put my hands on my face, that kind of stuff. What comforts you on bad days? I would say books and music. Books and music are my go-tos when I'm having a bad day. I like to just escape basically into a reality of music and book reading. Do you treat yourself and your body with respect? I try to. I feel like I'm treating my body with much more respect than I used to. So there's something, I guess. What's the best costume you've ever worn? Okay, so my first job was working as a car hop at Sonic. And you guys are gonna laugh at this one. I was like super obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's, which I still kind of am. I like Five Nights at Freddy's. They're great games. And if any of you are watching like funny gameplays, I especially like Markiplier's because he's hilarious. Go check him out. They call him the king of Five Nights at Freddy's. And you can obviously see why. He's amazing. But yeah, I'd say my best costume was probably Chica. I wore this Chica costume. Like, I got it online from Ruby's. It was $60. And I only wore it the one time. But I still have it, actually. And I wore this to work. And, like, they even let me wear the mask. And I passed out candy to children. And some of them were so scared that, like, they would not come near me. Okay. Do you prefer sunny days or rainy days? I actually like cloudy days. I don't like rain, and I don't really like openly sunny, just bright in your face days, you know? I like a more cloudy, subtle day. What does your typical Friday night look like? For the past couple of years, I usually would work Friday nights, but lately my restaurant that I work at has been closing at 3 p.m. So like I usually am at home on Friday nights. So I would say on Friday night, I like to sit there and read or like watch some Netflix or something and just kind of snack and stuff, you know? Do you like the person you're becoming? At this point, I do think I like the person I'm becoming. I feel like I'm going in the direction that I want to go in. So that's very nice. How emotional are you? I'm pretty sensitive. Like, people can just say some little things to me and I will just start bawling, or like someone can just really hurt me and not even realize. I'm very sensitive and I really let things get to me, but I try not to show it. So there's that. Do you prefer chicken, beef, or seafood? I'm not a huge fish fan. I will eat fish, but I usually prefer chicken. Sometimes I like a good hamburger though. I mean, who doesn't like a good hamburger? But most of the time I eat chicken. It's just lower in fat, lower in carbs, you know. It's better for you, whatever. Have you ever had a health scare? I have talked about this a few times. I would say go check out my videos. And yeah, I have thyroid disease, Hashimoto's to be exact. And for those of you that don't know what that is, it is an autoimmune disorder of your thyroid. So like basically your immune system is attacking your thyroid gland like it's not supposed to be there and is destroying it. So yeah, that's what's up with my body. It causes a lot of inflammation, causes your hair to fall out, causes weight gain, like tiredness, anxiety, depression. It causes a lot of wild things that you just would not even think about. Okay, what do you love most about the holiday season? Basically just the atmosphere. I like the feeling in the air of Christmas being near. Everyone is just so happy. There are pretty lights everywhere. The weather's getting colder. I love cold weather. And yeah, it's just a great time of year. I really like the way everyone thinks. Everyone feels great. Everyone's feeling more generous around that time. It's just an incredible time. Okay, what makes you lose sleep? Sometimes I will sit there like late at night when I'm supposed to be sleeping, and I'll be thinking of all the things I could have said or done to people. And yeah, I basically just sit there and think of lost chances and weird dreams that I might have, or just basically thinking about my life when I should be sleeping. So yeah. What food is romantic to you? Italian food. Pasta is my go-to. I love pasta. I have not had real pasta that wasn't like low carb or low sugar or anything in so long. I just want some pasta. Just saying. How easy is it for you to get along with people? I like to think of myself as a pretty likable person. I mean, I get along pretty well with a lot of people. So I would definitely say I'm pretty easy to get along with. Would you rather have a broken leg or broken arm? I think I'd rather have a broken leg. Because like you can use both your arms still if you have a leg that's broken. Plus you get out of doing things because you're either on crutches or in a wheelchair, and then you still have like full mobility of your arms and everything. you just can't walk on both your legs. If you could have someone serenade you over a candlelit dinner, who would it be? Probably like Shawn Mendes or like the Jonas Brothers. Really like the Jonas Brothers and Shawn Mendes. Do you think horoscopes are accurate? I would say like all this zodiac stuff is pretty accurate to a point. I mean, I'm a Virgo myself. I would say I've looked up a few like charts and stuff, and I will say that they are pretty accurate to people's personalities, but I don't believe it's all in the zodiac. I believe it's the way someone is grown up, the way someone is taught, you know, that kind of stuff. So I would say it's basically a mixture. What have you ever ran from that you needed to face? I basically run from everything. Anything that scares me or anything that causes anxiety, that's what I do. Yep. Do you have a pet? If so, what kind? I have 2 dogs. They are both lab mixtures and they're pains in the butt, but I love them. How do you like to take your coffee or tea? A couple years ago, I had a caffeine overdose from too much coffee. Long story. But I do not drink coffee anymore, and it caused a lot of inflammation in my body, so didn't agree with my thyroid disease. Wasn't a very good idea. Yeah, now I just drink usually unsweetened teas, and I put some stevia packets in there, and all is well. What is your preferred swimming stroke? I can't swim. Yeah, I have a deathly fear of water and like open water spaces. No, I just do not go into water. I hate water. Water is not my friend. So I just don't swim. Were you popular in school? If so, what made you popular? I pretty much talk to everyone. I like to call myself kind of a floater, I guess we shall say. I basically just hung around with everybody. I talked to everybody. I didn't really have any enemies. So yeah, I was that kind of person. Do you believe in angels? Yes, I do believe in angels. I feel like angels are always watching us, and you never know, like that homeless person you just helped out, that could be an angel in disguise. What's the best pickup line you've ever heard? Okay, so I think my favorite one, it's probably, are you a library book? Because I'm checking you out. Which is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. But I'm pretty sure if some guy walked up to me and said that to me, I'd laugh. To be honest, I'd probably just go out with him after that one. I think it's pretty funny, and me being a book nerd, I think it's even better. Okay, would you ever steal to provide for your family? It really depends on the situation. If I'm in like a really desperate situation, you never know what kind of situation you might be in, and I just don't know. I honestly can't give you like a straight answer. I just feel like it's one of those things where you just never know the situation. Which are cooler, dinosaurs or dragons? I would say dragons because they can fly. I would want to fly. I think it'd be super cool. But that is actually the last question I had. I actually have one more that could be like a bonus question if you guys want to hear it. I don't know. I guess I'll give it to you. But it says, wait, where did it go? Okay. What do you love most about the night sky? And I think I would say maybe the stars the stars are very pretty, and I think it kind of shows you that we're all here in one world and one universe, and we all have to band together. We're all humans, we're all on the same planet, and yeah, we just have to come together. We all have to stick up for each other, we all have to be here. So when you look up into the stars, it makes you realize that we're all looking at the same stars and the same solar system and the same moon. So it kind of makes you feel really small. It's an incredible feeling though. But anyways, guys, woo, thanks for watching this. I hope this helped you guys to get to know me better, and I actually had fun doing this. So yeah, thank you all for the subscribers and everything else you all have done for me, and those of you that have followed me this whole time, I really appreciate you. But I'll see you next time in my next video.